Hello, friends and neighbors from around the world. Sid Hi with another sermon, which is a response to a Facebook post basically stating that because the Biden administration had allowed so many illegal immigrants into the United States, that it was the Biden administration's fault that ICE was having to be as militant as they are. The first thing that jumps out at me is the propaganda technique known as cherry picking. Whether or not the facts stated in the post are correct, you are leaving out the fact that the Biden administration worked with the Republicans, specifically Senator James Lankford, to draft an immigration legislation that, if I'm not mistaken, had almost everything the Republicans asked for in it. It was projected to pass, but Trump called Mike Johnson and told him to kill the bill because he wanted to run on the immigration problems, and this bill would address too many of them to still run on it. So that's what Mike did, and the propaganda news machines hid it under the rug. So to post something like this and leave that out is extremely deceptive. Now, the interesting thing is that while I was back in the Ozarks, the immigration topic came up from time to time, and many I spoke to knew nothing about this legislation, which shows what an information silo so many people are in. So without that information, it is easy to accept this post at face value. Though some are informed, but are so biased that they don't care and will spread deceptive propaganda like this even when they know it's false, a cult characteristic, I might add. And there are untold number of bots churning this stuff out, but that's a whole nother subject. So don't share the stuff that's from a bot. I mean, it just spreads enough. And yes, the immigration problem has been around for decades in both Democratic and Republican administrations. So to try and lay this on the Biden administration is beyond absurd. And as a few politicians and others, myself included, have pointed out, and I've begun to see other people say this here lately, the surest way to stop the majority of illegal immigration is to find the businesses and people that employ them. Find the businesses. That would immediately remove the financial incentive to come here. Second is the false equivalency to the statement of illegal is illegal. Jaywalking is illegal, but so is driving on a revoked driver's license because of DUIs and killing someone. Not equal, false equivalency. Someone with an expired green card that has lived and worked here for years and is part of a community is not the same as someone that sneaked in with no paperwork to sell drugs or other illegal activities, but they are being treated equally brutally. And the absurd fact is that they're ICE agents breaking the law by using the tactics that they are using to snatch people that might or might not be breaking the law. So there's that. Civil discussions are sorely needed, but the propaganda must be exposed before real progress can be made. And you may think I'm joking about this part, but I'm not. I believe if everyone in the world would read the books Crystallizing Public Opinion and Propaganda by Edward Bernays, followed by Combating Cult Mind Control by Stephen Hassan, we would take a giant leap forward in understanding how the masses can be manipulated. And if Edward doesn't scare the crap out of you, well, wait till you read what Stephen covers. And if that's not enough for you, read the declassified documents about MK Ultra. Sinister times. You need to learn about it as soon as possible.